gentlemen, and class of 2019.
Welcome to the annual tree planting ceremony where the seniors plant their olive tree and keep their roots here, but grow their branches in different directions.
We also have some seniors who are going to share their experiences with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand up for welcoming the senior class of 2019?
And I'm left there with my thoughts and the image of you being with someone else. Well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means
We kindly ask everybody to rise for the national anthem. To many seniors, this may seem like the happy ending, but perhaps this is just an adventure the beginning of an adventure that is waiting to be begun.
An adventure waiting to be explored.
Our first speaker of the evening is one of the kindest, smartest, and most quiet, and not to mention she's overloading with cuteness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sheng on stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome teachers, family, and friends that help us to get where we are today. It's such an honor to be standing before you on such a memorable occasion. I would like to say pardon me because I don't have enough elegant words to describe the story that I'm about to tell you. Once upon a time, class of 2019 had their first steps inside the halls of International School of Shrefa. We were all strangers with different hobbies and career paths in a new environment. We got close over games like Foursquare and hide and seeks. Sometimes we even fought about it. Little did we know soon we would compare answers after every exam. At one point, we even had cool nicknames for one another. We had kiwi, lukmakazi, cheesecake, watermelon, and so much more. Lastly, our musical bands like Titanic and Wrong Direction turned into our study groups. We became a family over the course of high school. Years later, we started talking about universities. It was mostly Harvard and Oxford. We couldn't wait to grow older and become seniors. But now we realize that we could have waited to grow older. Now we realize that we have to say goodbyes to our friends, family, in our second home. It will be the last time we'll be recognized as the class of 2019 all together. Senior year was unlike any other years. It was a journey that started with tentative steps, perhaps, but one that has taken us to remarkable height. It brought change to all of us. Like from our obsession of clapping to little things, to drinking coffee 24 hours. We even established weird habits, like scrolling down for our emails instead of Instagram. Here are a few things that you should remember about our senior year. How disciplined she started to become useless as we became seniors. Seniors, the word that Mr. Wael admired the most. Or how we never had a senior skip day, since we almost skipped every day. Lastly, never forget our fame for having high expectations. Along the way, we even encountered our worst enemies, SATs and APs. The reason why we all have dark circles under our eyes. Of course, we would have not dealt with the stress without Ahmed Mu'ayyad's food. So thank you for that. Friendship held us strong when things were shaky, in good times and bad, in laughter and tears and bad grades. No, we're not perfect, as you can see. While we are the generation dedicated to end bullying, we also are the generation of technology. But we are who we are. We are the class of 2019, and we're going to leave this world better than we found it. Of course, we couldn't have made it to this moment without the people around us. Our parents, friends, teacher, and staff. All of them have played a vital role in helping us to reach where we are today. You taught us how to read when we thought it was hard, and how to not give up and stay strong. We're grateful to have role models like you to lead our generation. All I can say is thank you and sorry, as we have complained a lot. You deserve a round of applause. Class of 2019, today, 13th of June, we're planting a tree to leave our mark on the world. We might be closing a chapter from our story. However, just like the tree, more chapters will grow. Finally, it's time to put our 12 years of education into use and make the most of it. As Zig Ziglar once said, you don't have to be great at something to start, but you have to start to be great at something. Thank you, and congrats, class of 2019.
This year's graduating class has been through many hard times and disagreements. But as Sabbath students, they have been trained to get over any obstacle that faces them.
A person whose hair has seen all 7 colors of the rainbow and is a member of room 435.
Please welcome our dearest, Mino.
Thank you. I would like to welcome you again, as Sheng welcomed you really nicely. A few days ago, we had our last final exam and our last exam ever as Shrefa students. As I was finishing up with the test, I looked around the exam hall and saw Abdullah making paper planes with the scrap papers. At that moment, all I could think about was, how on earth are we graduating in 2 weeks? It's funny how time flies by so fast. We were so focused on each careful step on our path that we failed to realize how close we are to the finish line. It truly feels like it was a month ago when we were all in grade 10, struggling to understand the lengthy process of preparing for university and external exams. Many SATs and sleepless nights later, I am proud to say that we made it. I must admit, it was a long and tedious journey at that moment. Now, however, all I can remember are the memories we made together, memories that strengthen our bonds as a class, as a family. I want to remember all the laughs and tears we shared, all the disappointments and accomplishments we encountered along the way, and all the different hair colors the girls had this year. As seniors, we faced a lot of challenges. Some days, we failed to find motivation to simply get out of bed. Some days, we were so overwhelmed by the amount of stress and pressure we were experiencing. It's the small, insignificant gestures that elevated my mood that I want to remember. Gestures like a hug, gestures like a smile, a hug, a pat on the back, any sort of reminder that I wasn't alone, that I didn't have to go through the hard times on my own. How can I ever forget all the times the girls and I spent in the bathrooms trying to calm each other down from the hundreds of panic attacks? Those are the times that I felt the safest, that I felt at home. And I'm sure that Mr. Weil feels differently about our bathroom sessions. I will also remember all the times we all gathered in Lisa's house unannounced, thanks to her parents. All the times that we went to Cafe Barbera and annoyed everyone with our hysteric laughter. All the picnics we had over the years. Personally, the buses were always my favorite part of every trip because we all danced and sang and laughed together. My favorite memory of our senior year has to be the Malaysia trip. On that trip, we managed to endure a 13-hour flight, got attacked by monkeys, tried out Korean barbecue and Japanese sweets, and searched for Naz's missing stuff at least 3 times. Now, allow me to thank a few people who have, in one way or another, inspired and helped me to become an inspiration to others. To my parents, thank you for all that you've done for me, for all that you've sacrificed to get me to where I am now. Thank you for teaching me to give my best work and be my best self in any situation. To Sawen, for teaching me to accept who I am and face my demons instead of hiding from them. To the great teachers of this school who have taught us how to be self-motivated, active learners and productive analytical thinkers. To the administration, to Mr. Weil for always supporting us and encouraging us to always follow our dreams. Finally, to all the parents who are present today, thank you for raising such great daughters and sons, for gifting me my best friends. As we bid farewell, allow me to share my final thoughts, these thoughts that I live by, as I'm sure that all of you want me to finish. Now I know that the society pushes us to aim for safe jobs and economical stability. We learn to focus on more practical subjects. We learn to memorize sciences instead of seeing their beauty. We learn to neglect sports and arts and history. Why would you occupy yourself with a hobby? Why would you waste your time? In my opinion, the most 2 crucial characteristics that attribute to a more developed, more advanced world are curiosity and creativity. Just right now, right here, we have with us students who aspire to be future doctors, engineers, scientists, politicians, artists, teachers, historians, musicians, writers, and athletes. What happens when we, as a society, tell them that their dreams are too big? that they should settle for a more realistic goal. Simply put, we cut off their wings and strip them of their potential. In the end, it's as Neil deGrasse Tyson says, it's the people who are curious who change the world. And if we don't nurture that curiosity from a young age, you best believe that we lose it. And with it, all our chances at a better future. We might not all do what we aspire to do right after graduation, but we all have legacies to fulfill and legacies to leave behind. To my classmates, I sincerely encourage you to never give up on your dreams, because we all have the right to carve our names on a little edge of the world's canvas. So never throw away your shot. Thank you. اگر بهێڵن ئەمە چەند قسەیەک بە کوردی بکەم بە زمانی دایکی خۆم. دایکان و باوکان و هاوڕێیان ئێوارەتان باش. سەرەتا من خۆم بە خۆشحاڵ دەزانم کە کچە کوردێکی هاوڵاتی ئەم نیشتیمانم. بە یارمەتی مامۆستایان و هاوکاری خێزانەکانمان و کۆششی بێوچانی خۆمان توانیمان قۆناغی ئامادەیی بە سەرکەوتووی ببڕین و خۆمان بۆ قۆناغێکی نوێ ئامادە بکەین. زۆر سپاس بۆ ئامادەبوونتان و ماندووبوونتان لەگەڵ ئێمە. هیوای ئێوارەیەکی لێوان لێ و لە خۆشی بۆ ئێوە. زۆر سپاس.
Thank you, Mino.
We have a special instrumental performance from our grades 6 and 7 students. Help us welcome them. Thank you. Now they might act all formal. There's one person who knows them best. I think even better than their parents.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wa'il?
Of course, the graduating class couldn't have made it without the endless support from our amazing faculty and staff, especially that of our AQC, Mr. Wa'il.
The seniors of 2019 have also played a big role in making our school a better place and giving our younger students something to reference off of.
Thank you, class of 2019.
And now let's welcome Mr. Richard on stage.
Good evening, parents, faculty, students, guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019. I would like to welcome all of you to the second annual senior tree planting ceremony here at ISC-Suli. To the seniors of the class of 2019, as you sit here tonight on the verge of moving into life beyond Sabbath and ISC-Suli, change will certainly take place. It is gratifying to see that our graduating class of 2019 has matured and is ready to tackle even the more challenging obstacles that will follow. As we look back this evening on this journey, a journey that started out with innocence, tentative steps, we see just how far these young ladies and gentlemen have come. And it has been an honor and a privilege, as your director, to share in these memories over the past 2 years. In these memories, ladies and gentlemen, that confirm the fine qualities of our graduating class of 2019, I would like to pay tribute to each and every one of you. You have all left and will continue to leave a legacy of excellence and achievement for the generations of students who will follow in your footsteps. I would also like to pay tribute to our dedicated teachers and our ISC-Suli staff for their constant support. But most importantly, I would like to thank your parents who are sitting here tonight. You have guided them and mentored them and shaped them into amazing ladies and gentlemen. It is your role as parents who are instrumental in molding our youth, and more importantly, our hope for the future of Kurdistan. I would like to take a minute and acknowledge all of you sitting here tonight. The parents, you have given up your own lives so your children can have theirs. This is the highest form of respect. And the ISC-Suli staff and the graduating class of 2019 would like to personally thank all of you. So, to the graduating class of 2019, they have achieved exceptional success, and perhaps too many successes to highlight or single out here tonight. But safe it to say that I believe the vast majority of these students strive to work for their potential, they aim high, they set their goals, and for the most part, they not only achieve them, but they in fact surpass them. So ladies and gentlemen, of the class of 2019, as you face and tackle the inevitable changes, please hold true to yourself. Remember to hold on to your values as individuals, your work ethic, and most importantly, your compassion and your humanity for human beings. It is these qualities that will guide you and keep you safe on your journey forward. Your achievements here at ISC-Suli may fade and they may even be forgotten. The applause you receive here tonight may become a distant memory, and the certificates and the grades and the diplomas may gather dust on a shelf or go unnoticed in a drawer. But you will always be remembered for your caring, thoughtfulness, for helping someone, for making someone feel special and appreciated, and for being the kind person that others enjoy spending time with. Qualities that I hope were nurtured here at ISC-Suli. I would like to finish tonight by saying this. Life is a remarkable journey, and yours is just beginning. And I have no doubt that you will rise to it as you open the next door of your chapter. Thank you.
Okay, seniors, please follow Mr. Richard outside to fulfill your last mission as Sabbath students and plant your legacy on our campus grounds.
Dear guests, please follow the seniors for the tree planting ceremony, and we kindly ask you to stay inside the garden. You're free to take photos after the planting the tree.
baby, yeah. I lost my shoes last night, I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me, from each scar upon my knuckle and each graze upon my knee. And all I know is I got a cab and then threw up upon his car seat. He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain. I tell myself in every way I won't be doing this again, and tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I bet, yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. I remember less and less, and mostly things that I regret. In my phone are several texts from girls I've never met, and in the pocket of my jeans are only coins and broken dreams. My heart is breaking at the seams and I'm coming apart now. Now things are looking up, I'll find my shoes right next to the oak tree, and I'll get a bus straight into town and spend the afternoon looking around for the things that I left on the ground. And say with me, tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. One more mile, 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 one more mile. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, and when we got paid, we'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. One friend left to sell clothes, and one works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by, but these people raised me, and I can't wait to go home. And I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the
بكوچه سله زي ما تموچه سارا كوچه بكوچه سله زي ما تموچه كم طلاقينا فرد موقل خنشه كم طلاقينا فرد موقل خنشه يا نار النار 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 بري ماضي النار 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 بري ماضي نابير موقل ماسكم نبر بيز المشاوي نابير موقل ماسكم نبر بيز المشاوي نبر بيز الله خير ماشي اها أنا وي 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 شبكة بود الله ليشي ديلين بو مالشي شبكة بود الله ليشي ديلين بو مالشي تكسب كاب حالشي وي بكون دس مالشي تكسب كاب حالشي وي بكون دس مالشي لا 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 بري مال لا 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 بري مال لا بير مغلا مسكم قبل بيزر مشامي لا بير مغلا مسكم قبل بيزر مشامي عزيز شوفي شوفي هسه دوستي من تن ديوا هيا جنة خوتون دوستي من تن ديوا هلا الليلة خوتون قاري للسرقر اللي بربينا خالي صون قرد الزرد بي قرد شمامة وتروبون مقمكة 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 مجوينة دوري بوني لاوي ميران للذي قرين أهلي بون بكلين 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 سرباني دامرو بردكاني رزيو مو سرباني دامرو داركاني رزيو كراسي نايلوني مقبل لسرسيني خزيو لو تاي عمري منا جوانيا ونديو
Thank you all for coming, seniors, parents, teacher, and school admins. The school administration would like to present a surprise for the seniors. So I would like to introduce the singer, Mr. Eddie Bandali.
sabbat. J'ai dit Aïcha, prends tout est pour toi. Voici les perles, les bijoux, aussi l'or autour de ton cou. Les pluies viennent au du miel. Ma vie, Aïcha, si tu m'aimes, oh, j'irai au bon souffle nous-mêmes dans les pays d'ivoire et d'ébène. J'effacerai tes larmes d'ébène. Rien n'est trop beau pour une si belle. Aïcha, Aïcha, écoute-moi. Aïcha, Aïcha, t'en vas pas. Aïcha, Aïcha, écoute-moi. Oh, Aïcha, Aïcha,